The financial story of most Americans is not pretty. Let's paint a picture. In school, the typical student will not get financial education. By high school, only 14 states require a course in personal finance. For those students that do take a course, only 20% of their teachers report they are confident enough to even teach the topic. Meanwhile, at home, a third of their parents say they're more comfortable talking about drugs than about money. By age 20, nearly a third of their income goes to debt repayment. And by the time they reach adulthood, they will be unable to answer even the simplest financial questions, such as how to calculate interest earned on savings. Are America's children prepared for the financial decisions they will be required to make in their lives? Most are not.
As we can see from this video, financial literacy is struggling in America. That's why our group is here to address the problem and fix it. High school is an opportunity to learn many new things such as biology, calculus, and physics. But one thing that high school doesn't teach you is how to do your taxes, your bills, and even use loans. These are real-life skills that everybody needs, but when we leave high school, not everybody knows how to do them.
Many students don't actually realize the stress of financial literacy and how important it will be to their future. Without schools showing that this is necessary and parents willing to have conversations with their students about this, many kids don't realize this going off to college. When colleges stress them with buying credit cards and using tons of money, a lot of them don't know financial literacy and debt that they're putting into them.
Throughout our project, we've worked with multiple teachers at our school. Firstly, we worked with Mr. Wheeler, the personal finance instructor. He shares our firm belief that financial literacy is greatly important in one's life.
Our second instructor was Doug Wiles, an economics teacher with over 20 years of experience. He believes it's not how much money you have, but it's how well you spend it.
The green states on this graph here indicate that 17 of the 50 states require high school students to take financial classes before graduating. The states marked with black triangles only require high schools to offer financial courses, but not students to actually take them. The graph also indicates that 6 out of 50 states require students to take standardized testing pertaining to financial literacy.
As we can see on the graph, Ohio has no requirements towards financial classes. This is why we need change.
And an article by CNBC showed that China ranked #1 in the world in teen financial literacy, and the U.S. ranked 9th overall and 100 points below the leading Chinese teams.
With many Americans having an elitist attitude, a score like this could easily be a disappointment. Now is the time for us to start educating our students to help our economy rise and leave us out of this debt.
Even more alarming are stats about college students. 85% of college grads plan on moving home after they graduate due to mismanagement of their money in college and student debt.
54% had overdrawn debit accounts.
40% are non-course to never break a net worth of over $10,000. And only 59% of teens pay their bills on time each month. Also, according to the Financial Educators Council, a whopping 69% of parents surveyed would rather have the sex talk with their children than talk about investing at night. For our action step, we chose to go straight to the source and create a class that would properly educate students financially.
Our class is designed to be a semester long and take up 9 minutes.
For each unit, there is a 2-week plan for how the class will be taught. Here's an example of budgeting. Day 1, set goals for your financial future. Day 2, brainstorm realistic things to budget for as a high school student. Day 3, create a personalized budget for yourself at the moment. Day 4, lesson going over budget for an independent adult. Day 5, think of personal expenses in your adult future, student loans, housing, etc. Day 6, create a budget for your own adult life. Day 7, explain how you will follow your budget. Day 8, create a budget given a fantasy financial situation. Day 9, review budgeting. Day 10, testing. Unit 1, budgeting. The learning objectives for this unit are understand the components of a budget, learn to keep financial records, create and calculate an individualized budget, and learn decision making in spending and saving. Unit 2, saving. Learn the pros and cons of saving and investing, exercise saving strategies, and examine how saving is a part of financial well-being.
Unit 3, investing. Learn the basic stock market concepts and terminology, explore factors that impact returns on investments, and learn how the government protects investors.
Unit 4, debt prevention. Explore why debt occurs and how to prevent it. Learn how debt impacts credit potential and discover actions to alleviate debt.
Debt resolution. Explore the options you have while in debt and how to resolve the issue. Once out of debt, learn how to not slip back in. Unit 6, insurance. How does insurance protect against financial risk and compare different types of insurance and learn the role of estate planning in protecting assets and family. Unit 7, credit. Understand the purpose of a credit score and learning how to maintain a high credit score.
Unit 8, loans. Learn how to select a banking partner and research the fees banks charge for various services. Unit 9, college finance. Analyze factors of smart money management during college, evaluate the costs and benefits of a student loan, and discuss how repaying student loans affects future finances.
After creating this class, we presented this idea to many OLHS staff members. Economics teacher Doug Wiles was one of the strongest supporters. He said that this class could help many students due to the fact that it is personalized to high schoolers. The things taught in this class are relevant to real-life situations instead of being based off of broad situations that may be faced in the future. He also raved about the fact that this class included a unit that deals with college finances, a problem that all high school students will soon enough face, yet there is no class here in our school which will prepare students for this financial nightmare. Now that we have presented our curriculum to a local area, it's time to expand. If we can have just one school implement our ideas, imagine what we can do on a larger scale.
The class that we have designed won't be put into any curriculums anytime soon, but it's a good model of what schools should be looking forward to doing. Just by creating this class, we have showed a handful of educators what we want and what we need to learn before we graduate high school.
Torre broke the projector.
I'm sorry.
This way. Sean, push your side down. And like, see how yours is like sticking out down there? Sean, it's not.
Projector's still broken. Thank you, Torre.
Was this like this?
Which one?
Just drop it slowly. No, don't drop it slowly.
Where's that polar bear?
Sean, there's a nail over there.
I know, I'm trying to feel it. I saw where it is. It's on right now.
All
It's
right.
on the nail. Is yours on the nail?
Yeah.
I say we let her go.
Dank?
It's like still out.
You're still out.